We have a recursion function. Let me. That's a part. We have a recursion function, and we have a and b. It takes the arguments as the a and b parameters. If a is equals to b, then it will print out 0. Else, it will call itself again, and a1, a plus 1, and b. Let's see in here again also. Let me explain more. It says that we are calling, we have a and b. Okay. We want to make sure that these are equal or not. We are use this function actually checks that whether a and b is equal or not. It says that b is higher or equal to b. So because of that, b is higher, and we can say that it is like this. If a is not equal to b, then I will call myself from a plus 1. It is calling like this. Or first it is calling because from a plus 1 to the b, or b, or a to the b minus 1. Okay, so how can we define n? The problem size. So how can we define that? We actually say that it is b minus a. Because, as we can see, it is making this whole input sizes between a and b, and it is whole operations are done between the a and b, which is the b minus a. Because of that, input size is b minus a. And the b part, write the recurrence for Tn when n is the parameter you choose in A, which is that one. Printing takes constant time, and procedure calls take constant additional time. And let's write this one. Tn equals to, when it is not, when it is n is 0 means that, what does it mean? When it is n is 0, it means that a and b is equal to each other. So if a is n is 0, then it means that e is equal to b. So this case. Then I can say that when n is 0, then it will C out, which is printing operation, is the C1, and this procedure call as a C2, which is printing call. These are two constants because it says that printing takes and procedure calls take constant additional time. Now, when it is not 0, which is higher than 0, it means that these are giving more range to B today. Actually, we can also say that why we are making n as b minus a, because we want them equal. But if they are not equal, then it will make more calls. Because of that, it will these will be determined by their differences. If they are same, then its difference and its input size will be 0, and it will just return. Because of that, I'm just taking that n is equals to b minus a. The n higher than 0 part. The first one, it will take constant time as C1. No, sorry, there is not a C1 because it will not, it will just call it at once. Okay. First, it will take 2 C2 because I am calling procedures. Okay. C2 and C2 from the calling one plus, as I said, first a plus 1 to the b, and the second one says that a b minus 1, then their differences is the b minus a, which is taking the, let's see that one, the first one, b minus a, sorry, b minus 1, I'm so sorry, b minus a plus 1 will give us that value, b minus a minus 1, and it will take b minus a is n, which is n, and it will give us an n minus 1. So it will take an input size of n minus 1. So it is tn minus 1. For that part, it says that b minus 1 minus a, b minus 1 minus a, and it will say that b minus a is n, it is again n minus 1. Then another tn minus 1, and 2 times tn minus 1. And it is these are the 4 procedure calls, these are the C2s. Now I can move on to the C part.